Yo, Ryan Trunky here. So today I'll be doing what if Deku had Archangel Part 6. So let's get started.
I have feelings for you, Smash.
What's wrong? And it's beating in my chest, won't stop back up.
So, quick recap. So basically the last time I talked about doing the hero versus villain training and All Might announcing the hero team's win basically. So now Izuku contacted Ochako through headset and said, "Did everything go okay?" Ochako then said, "Yeah, everything is okay. It took us a bit of time to make a plan to sneak past Ida." As they went to the observation room, as everyone rushed Izuku trying to ask him a question, and saw Momo as she took a breath of relief knowing her husband was fine. As the rest of the matches went on, they weren't as exciting as Izuku's, but as they all changed to go to home, Izuku was rushed by several classmates. They were Mina Ashido, Tsuyu Asuitoro, Ijiro Kirishima, and Dinki Kaminari. As they all introduced themselves, they all complimented Izuku on his match and asked him whether that he was his full strength. Izuku then said, "No, the power which you saw me use during this match, it's only 2% of what I can really do." Everyone said, "What?" And Izuku then said, "Yeah, I had to restrain my powers. If not, I would have actually killed him." As everyone was in shock and disbelief, Izuku said, "I was blessed with his quirks of darkness. I plan to use it and become the #1 hero and show those who said I wouldn't be accepted by anyone because of this quirk. I will show them that I can become a hero even with this dark power." Then Kirishima said, "Midoriya, you are one of a hell of a man. To prove those people wrong, as your classmate, I will stand by your side." Then Izuku said, "Thanks, Kirishima, it's mean a lot to hear that from a new classmate." Then Kirishima said, "Classmate, from this point on we're friend, not just classmate, so wherever you need backup, count on me." As Kirishima said this, Izuku saw that his world opening up and people were starting to accept him for his quirk. And Katsuki then said, "Deku, you villain, you were holding back?" Then Izuku said, "I had to do it, if not you would have died. Growing up with you claim to have the strongest and best quirk, but in reality you are weak and can't stand to see anyone stronger than you. So throw your temper tantrum, you bitch." As Izuku said this, everyone waited to see what would happen, and without hesitation Katsuki rushed Izuku and used technique called Shadow Step, which created a after image to confuse opponents. After Katsuki fell for it, he received a hard body shot to the rib, causing a few to be fractured thanks to Izuku. Katsuki's facial expression was as if he had realized how weak he truly was. So, quick thing before I continue, really quick thing. So guys, I created in the Discord server. I will put it the link in the description, so go and join there, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. So yeah, so let's say, I don't know, time skip. So this was the first weekend that has occurred. Now that Izuku and Momo were in high school, the morning of the weekend, Izuku had gotten up early, did his usual workout routine, showered, then made breakfast for him and Momo. Then Momo asked, "Do you have any plans today?" As Izuku was about to reply, his phone had rang because of a text message, and it was Kirishima, and it read, Me and the guys are getting together. Join us. Would you like to join us? A few moments later, Momo's phone had vibrated. It was from Ashido. Hey Momo, we're having a girls' day. Come and join us. They both looked at like each other and said, see you later. Izuku got in his car and drove to the meeting spot where the guys would meet at. Izuku arrived. He honked and nobody noticed it was him until he got out of the car, and those who were meeting up were Kirishima, Kaminari, Ida, and Tokuyomi. The guys were in awe expression seeing Izuku like got out of his car, and he asked, what are you doing today? As everyone was shocked, Ida began his ranting like the robot kind of move, and Izuku flashed his driver license to shut him up, and after doing so, Ida shut up. So basically he got silent. So Kaminari decided to ask, can we go anywhere? And then Izuku said, yeah, let's go do anything while we still got let out. All the guys hopped in Izuku's car and they were going to the beach to chill and hang out, but Izuku mentioned to eat and then plan more things to do before hitting the beach. At the same time, the girls were getting together. The girls group that consisted of Momo, Ashido, Tsuyu, and Jiro, all the girls had gotten together. They tried to plan their own activity. Considerably, Ashido mentioned, let's go to the beach. Momo mentioned, let's eat before, and then we can plan more things to do before we hit the beach. As the girls began to walk to the closest restaurant, Momo noticed an Iron Maiden shirt and they began to talk about music. Then Jiro said, wow, Momo, I didn't think that you like this type of music. Then Momo said, just call me. So Jiro called her by Yuruzu, so Momo then said, just call me Momo. And yes, I actually saw them live here before the entrance exam took place. With that comment, Jiro was filled with jealousy. Then said, how were you able to get tickets? You have to have an amazing connection. Then Momo said, I was invited by chance. Inside Momo's thought, I almost blew the secrets, but the principal said we could tell people we trust. I like to trust these girls, but I'll wait to a bit longer before I tell them. I wonder how Izuku is doing. Jiro then said, to Momo, you okay? You spaced out there for a bit. Then Momo said, sorry, I got lost in thoughts. The second she said that, she saw a familiar someone. It was Izuku. As Ochako called out to him, then Ochako screamed, Midoriya! As Izuku turned around and he saw Ororaka, and then Izuku said, hey, Ororaka, what are you doing here? Then Ochako then said, I'm having a girls' day with some of the girls from school. Then Izuku said, yes, same with us guys' day. That when Kirishima said, why don't we just combine the two groups, then more the merrier, right? Everyone seemed to be in agreement. Izuku then said, before we go in restaurant, let me lock my car now. It was the girls who were in awe to see Izuku had one hell of a car. Even Momo was in awe, but she only played the part since she and Izuku were married. It didn't seem like the best time to reveal a secret to everyone just yet. And at that moment, Izuku spoke. Hey Yuruzu-san, it's nice to see you again. How have you been? Momo went along with the act and responded naturally. It's a pleasure, Midoriya-san. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. It was a pleasure to see you again. At this point, Kirishima and Kaminari began to violently shake Izuku and then said, how do you know the most beautiful girl in our class? After the violent shaking ended, Izuku explained how his dad came home and how there was a company dinner, and that's how they met. It was also a clever cover story for the truth, until it was real chance to tell everyone that he and Momo were married. With that, they entered the restaurant and began to order food. While they waited for food to be bought, they were planning on what to do. Both Ashido and like Kirishima voted for the beach, and everyone else wasn't sure like what they wanted to do, and that day was just going to be wasted just by planning that. When Izuku spoke, then Izuku said, "I have an idea, but I'm not sure everyone is going to like it." Everyone was staring at Izuku and said in like Unisian, we are open to anything at this point." Then Izuku said, "I know this place where the live entertainment is famous bands who just happened to be in our area, and it decided to do a free concert." Izuku surprised everyone, especially Jiro, who is a huge fan of musicians and is a musician herself. She didn't know of a spot like this. As the food arrived, they all ate and then paid their meals. As they were going to realized Izuku's car couldn't be big enough for everyone. That's when Izuku pushed a button into his alarm, which made the car transform into a bigger and more seated car, kind of van. So yeah. Then Kirishima said, "How on earth did you make it transform into a minivan?" Izuku then said, "Long story short, when you're isolated and have no friends, you either pick up how to do amazing things or you don't do anything but mope around wondering if people will start feeling sorry for you. Now let's go, we're wasting time." As everyone heard those words from Izuku, they were all glad that he shared a bit about himself. As they got to the live house, it looked like an abandoned building. As everyone saw the building, they questioned Izuku if this was of the right location. Then Izuku said, "Wait till we get inside, it will blow your minds." As they got to the entrance, they saw how well decorated it was. So imagine from the outside a most abandoned building you ever saw, and kinda scary one, but when you enter, it's really well decorated. And sound of music coming from the stage made everyone say, "This is way better than the beach." And so they sat and enjoyed the opening band, but the main event was next, and it was none other than Chameleon. As they saw Izuku and Momo, they greeted them as if they were old friends and asked Izuku to play a song with them like he did during the music festival. So as Izuku was about to perform with the band, they asked him to sing the first song. When they began to play, Izuku's friend heard him sing, and the girls began to blush, and the guy were amazed how he could sing like an angel. As the song ended, everyone rushed Izuku and praised him, and so they ended well. Izuku exchanged number with those who didn't have his number, and he dropped everyone off home, so he knew everyone was safe. So I'm gonna leave you there, another cliffhanger. I know I'm doing mostly short episodes, I'm sorry. So yeah, I hope you like the video, and as I always say, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, press the notification bell, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.